Hello everyone, this is Jeevan Punni. This is Jeevan Punni podcast.
And I am your co-host, Zara Dilaver. Very excited to be here. This is our first ever podcast series that we're starting. Very excited to be here.
Yes. On this program, we will be bringing various topics related to real estate and other things. But as of today, we're going to be focusing literally on Realme platform.
Realme, that sounds really
Really? Yes, it's really me.
What is Realme, Jeevan, if you want to collaborate on it a little bit?
Yes. Realme is a platform for those people who want to invest into real estate but don't have much funds. So we have created a platform where you being very young, you will know the students or the people that want to get into investment, they normally go into crypto,
Yes.
okay, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, okay. But in real estate, they do want to go in there, but the problem is down payment.
For sure, yes. That's something that not even young audience, a lot of other people are facing the same problem because it's getting a down payment is not an easy thing, right? For some people, it could be challenging. And
Yes. And with this realmeproperty.ca, what you can do is you can simply go on there and invest into a given property for even as low as $10.
no way.
Oh, yes.
$10.
$10.
That sounds too good to be true.
Yes, absolutely. So what is happening is with this COVID, a lot of people are getting used to even buying properties and other things online. So the whole vision was actually, brought to you by the changing times. And with the students struggling with investing into real estate. So if anybody does want to look into realmeproperty.ca, you can get all of your questions answered, how it functions and how you as an individual can get involved.
Wow, this is really good, especially for people that do want to invest and they don't know where to start and how to start. So it's the best way to go on realmeproperties.ca and do some research. Even if you have $10, perfect. You can get yourself into investing and buying a stock into a property.
Yes. So this is how it will work, okay? Myself, my background obviously is in real estate for last 17 years or so. So there is a lot of connectivity that I have made with the builders and their marketing teams who brings multiple projects in pre-construction where we purchase prior to going for public launches. So we are getting the first prizes, and that traditionally what builders have been doing, and it is not a secret, they never release the whole development site at one time. So it's done in multiple phases, but each time, again, it's very common for the builders to raise the prices according to demand after certain phases. Us getting the first dip into the property gets you value. So as an example, if Zara, you bought into a property that is $1 million today, okay? Let's say you have million shares, $1 each. Okay, after a year, that property becomes 1.1 million. That means there is that increase of 100,000, which equates to 10%. So at that time, your $1 invested have become $1.10. So if you as an individual want to clock out, just like the stocks, mutual funds, whatever, let's say you want to clock out. So now you know you went in as $1, but you're coming out as $1.10. So that is in a nutshell in terms of how you can actually invest into a real estate as a part rather than purchasing the whole thing. So again, this is more geared to people that you don't have much capital, that don't have much money. And what do you think about that concept?
I love it. I just started getting into the whole crypto and, like stocks and stuff. So it is great that I can actually get into real estate investing as well, with as low as $10, if you're saying.
There's another stat that came, and I was looking at one of those reviews. You know how government or real estate firms, they disclose what are the coming changes?
Yes.
Now, they said in 2022, one of the things is the interest rates are likely not to go up much. And this is not my report. This is coming from the professionals, even that are way beyond myself. Then they said one key thing, that during this season, when they say this season, they're referring to changing times with COVID and all, people will continue to invest in real estate with new ways. Or in new ways. So when they said they will continue to invest in real estate in new ways, I'm saying, whoa, what
this
we
is
have.
The new ways.
This is the new way.
We need to change within the times, and of course with the times. And I don't see the market stopping either. Like
yes,
yeah,
that is another thing that they brought. I'm so glad you mentioned that, because in that report, it also says there seems to be no slowdown, at least not for next few years. Reason being, there's over 1.2 million people that are coming from overseas to Canada. They need homes, whether they want to rent or they want to live in. And on top of that, supply and demand, the issue because of COVID, a lot of the developers could not expedite or finish their projects on time. So the supply and demand is there.
Yeah.
Because the supply from the back is not coming and the demand continues to rise, that's why they are expecting the prices appreciation in 2022 be in double digits again.
Wow, this is a really great opportunity for our young investors and our investors. I do have a question. What would be the maximum amount you can put into your real estate stocks?
Yes. So how this will work is, we did say it's minimum of $10. But let's say if you want to put 100,000 or 200,000 in a one given property, there will be restrictions, at least at initial stages. We will cap it, whether it's $2,000 or $5,000 maximum into one property. If you have a lot of money, rather than you putting a lot of money into one, we are going to ask you, okay, we have 10 properties on a platform. For example, because we're just starting, the properties will be added, Zara. Like it could be added on a weekly or a monthly basis, because the whole idea is to make sure we get the right property that will appreciate. So our purchasing would be very good, and have to be very good for people to make money, because we also will be investing into that property. So it's not that we're asking you to invest in it, our money is also on the line.
Okay.
So we have to make sure that purchasing, once again, I know I'm repeating, the purchasing of those properties have to be at very good prices.
Okay.
But I can back up by saying that I have been involved in hundreds of projects in last 17 years, like literally.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you do see the track record, I would like to say, just to protect myself, I know 100% the prices went up on all of them. But,
for sure.
But as to protect myself, I can say, okay, 99% of those properties have gone up. And if anybody does want to verify, they can always come to our office, and you can actually sit and go through me. This is literally to the degree I'm willing to go at to say that, listen, you can see our track record, that it speaks volumes. And that, I don't know what else to say in terms of that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've seen you work really hard. For those of you who don't know, I've been working along with Jeevan for about 2 years now, and the work ethic, the dedication, and the amount of things he does to bring these projects and make sure his team is working, his realtors are working, it's crazy, and it's very motivated, even for somebody like me who's just starting in, to see how this really works. It's amazing, and
Yes, yes.
love to see more.
Yes,
Yeah.
and when we talk about love to see more, well, realmeproperty.ca is one of the platform you should be able to watch, and on that there might be a lot of questions, Zara, at the initial stages for the people. But if people go and look at that website, you will see that the platform does have tabs where it's saying that it is frequently asked questions. How do we buy it? What's the procedure? How do we know our money is protected? When can the transaction be done? When can we take the money out? When can we go in? So there is so much with a questionnaire and answers on the platform, and I am also very comfortable in saying within a couple of months our app is going to be also up and running. So what does that mean, Zara?
Yeah.
So you know how we see in stocks, bonds, mutual fund at real
You're able to
time,
go on the app and
they can look at how much
Yes.
their current value of the stock is. But over here, if you buy into a home or a condo, you cannot expect it going every day like this. It's not possible, because real estate is a type of investment where the prices are going like this, slowly and
Very
slowly
steady
appreciate.
too,
You know,
yeah.
it doesn't go like this every day.
it's not a real stock. Yeah.
So, but the thing is, you are buying into a property. So this is tangible. This is something that you can see. This is something that is being there. It's not something in the air that you're just bidding on. Okay, so evaluation of the properties will also be done every 3 to 6 months to see, okay, where have the prices of that given property is there gone, right? So if anybody does need to go in and out, you don't even have to ask. That can all be done on the
On your
phone.
app.
There is one condition at the initial stages. We will not let any person take out their investment or their funds within the first 365 days. But after
Okay.
365 days, you are more than welcome to buy and sell at the real time. You don't even have to ask us, because you can even put an auto on this. I want to explain to you another thing, Zara.
Okay.
So let's say your stock today into that home or a condo or a piece of land is $1, okay?
Okay.
So now let's say after a year I said, it's a $10. But if you wish to set up automatically that anytime somebody is willing to pay $11 for that, you automatically set on your phone. And then there's a buyer that is saying, okay, I'm willing to give you $11 for that. It will automatically, the transaction
Do the
will happen.
trade for you.
Yes, the trade will
Oh.
happen automatically. So you don't have to ask anybody. You're not relying on anybody. How is this different? Okay, when you know that 10 people have gotten together and bought into one house, normally what has happened is they will have to sell the house and take their shares out. And even if you want to take share out of a home, this and that, it's not as easy as, oh, you have just gone out of
Not
the
as
ownership.
easy as an app.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with this one, we don't even have to sell that home for you to clock out. You can just simply do your share and you're in and out. And the other thing is, a lot of students or the people that are maybe lacking credibility in terms of credit, score. In this one, that's another thing. Whether you have a good credit, bad credit, you're being, turned down for mortgages, whatever, that is not your headache. That would be a headache of Realme Properties, because they are the one that are purchasing under a company name. So each home will be under different companies. So one home has nothing to do with the other. So let's say if you have $100,
Yes.
Zara, and you want to invest in all 10 homes.
Okay.
You actually have the capability putting $10 into 10 properties that we might be able to bring.
Okay.
Or you can put $50 in 2 homes. But the thing is, we have taken care of your headache of mortgage, credit. We don't need that. And even if you want to make a transaction in this, you can go easy as fill your credit card, go in there, tick, tick, $10, $100, $1,000, even with your credit card.
Wow.
So we will be providing an ID. We need that because why do we need your ID and so on and so? Because we will be giving you a taxation slip at the end of the year.
Okay.
Because this is all clean stuff. You're buying, you're selling. Okay? And so that's the other thing. And the lawyer parts.
Okay.
They are there. Our accounting firms will be there. So we are protected in every which way and are doing properly where trust accounts are there. Similarly, how other would run. But this is a new platform and we are so excited.
This is so amazing. Do you want to tell us a little bit about where can our investors can go and look at these properties? Like, were we able to browse to pick where you want to invest?
Yes, yes. So once again, because this is very preliminary, we already have 5-6 properties that is on realmeproperty.ca.
Okay.
The properties are there. But very quickly, we will be adding additional properties. And Zara, you know, like when you start any business, any business, especially when it's not being done before, you know, it will take at least a little time to establish.
For sure.
Okay, where there'll be tweaking, there'll be things being done. But the people that come in early, they always gain the most. Because when the whole thing is already established, then people are coming, but then the prices of the properties will be higher and higher. So we feel very confident about this. We are covering all the bases to make sure that we can facilitate the process, you know, to expedite faster, so and so. But the thing is, more than anything else, I think it's a learning process. So if anybody even wants to come and meet us in person, we will be hosting classes for this.
Okay.
We will be holding physical events. Okay, we were going to do it, and within 48 hours, we had over 300 registrants that were gonna come to our event that we were gonna hold at Banquet Hall. Before it was at Holiday Inn, but our numbers raised very quickly. So then we said we cannot accommodate these many people at the Holiday Inn. Then we changed the venue to a banquet hall.
Right.
But then the news came out that we would be not.
City's going under
another lockdown,
shutdown,
if I may. I think it is second level or so. I'm not 100% which level. But because of that, now on January 16th at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
We are doing an online webinar, seminar, whatever terminology you want to use. So if you want to be part of that, you can register on www.realmeproperty.ca and get your seat in that webinar. January 16th, 2022, 12 noon. We will be having other guest speakers such as whether it is a law firm or accountants or other people that will also be adding and talking, not only myself. So we will be giving you a lot of different angles in this Realme Property, and I do look forward to seeing you guys being part of this journey right from the beginning.
I am very excited for it. It just seems like such a great opportunities. And again, what you were saying earlier, I want to mention again, it's like a couple of years ago, nobody knew what crypto was and metaverse and all these like new things that are developing because of the technology, and the times are changing. So this is a perfect example to come in at the right first initial stages to gain the most profit out of this program,
Yes,
Realme Properties,
absolutely.
right? Yeah. And even just want to touch base on the webinar we did yesterday.
Yes.
Oh man, it was a great webinar. We got such strong response from our realtors, actually. They were all very interested. Of course, they want to go out, tell their clients, and because a lot of them are investors,
Yes.
a lot of realtors that are looking to invest, like, themselves into this program as well. Great opportunity again for everybody.
And it's funny that you mentioned, because our website traffic went double in less than 24 hours. It
Yeah.
literally doubled. I got messages. I didn't even wake up, and early in the thing, and they're showing me the numbers on website, and doubled.
Yeah.
More than doubled. I go, wow, that is not bad at all. So that shows you that people are interested in this. They are excited about Realme, and they know it's gonna work. They're showing confidence, and people are just asking, how do I tap into this? So once again, realmeproperty.ca, register yourself over there. You will be able to get our newsletter, and if there's any feedback that you can give us, please do give us. We'll try to implement some of your ideas to make Realme better than what it is today at the initial stages.
Amazing. Do you want to tell us when is Realme launching? When are we coming live in terms of take my money?
Yes, yes. So it is actually live as we speak.
Okay.
And we have a number of people that have already started trading and investing into the realmeproperty.ca. So it is active, but what I'm saying, why I was focusing on 16th of Jan is, so the people that do want to get educated, I can educate along with the team. So that is what it is. And we have an amazing team behind who's working like tirelessly 24/7 around the clock, whether, without going into the names, whether it is researchers, whether it is the people from Waterloo University, whether it is that our technicians, whether it is our marketing department. As a whole, it is not a one-man show. There's a collective team that is going behind this thing, and everybody is working unbelievably at their own levels and doing very, very good. So the shout out for the entire team of realmeproperty.ca. And at the end, I just want to say, please do go to realmeproperty.ca, register, but Zara and myself will be doing multiple podcasts, not only on Realme, but other property shows as well, and other topics as well in coming times. But this is Jeevan Punni podcast, and your host is here, none other than Zara herself.
Thank you so much, Jeevan. This was amazing. I am looking forward to doing more episodes. We're looking to bring some more investors. We want to bring in some builders just to get a little bit more idea and insights in the industry and the market. So it's going to be a good ride of 2022. Very excited.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.